Okay, hey there, it's Shang-Un, Shane Thompson, YouTube guy, posting a video here where I'm seeing how many defending troops I can kill in a single go. It's kind of a challenge I want to put out there, see how many you guys can get. I'm going to post it up. The way to check is go into your event info, see your progress before you start, so 664. Okay, try to remember 664. I'm going to write it down actually. And then go into the actual battle and see how many you are left at afterwards. I've not been doing great with this so far, so we'll see how I do, but I'll try my best. And I'll show you my technique as I go. I don't have the perfect army set up for it. I haven't used enough tactics. I haven't burned through my sabotages yet. I would actually probably just bring barrage to this if I were to really do it. Decoys work really well too, but I've got only one barrage right now because I just haven't used all my sabotages from my last war. So we'll do the best we can. I'm looking for a base here that's pretty well advanced. They got to have a decent amount of garrisons. This is too easy. I'm not even looking at the loot, although it would be a nice bonus if they did have available loot. The way I've been doing this is by kind of forming a safe spot in the back, not killing too many buildings, and making sure I spawn all the garrisons as it goes on, and then kind of rallying back over and over and over to keep the spawns happening. This one doesn't look terrible. Nice amount of loot, which is tempting. Will I even get the loot though? No, I'm going to go higher level. I want a higher level base. I want to see how I can do against a higher level. I think a good total here would be about 300, but I don't think that's going to happen. I've been not getting that so far. So I'll try, but it's pretty unlikely. Not terrible. I want more garrisons. A lot of these guys don't have a lot of garrisons, so I'd like the town center to be spawnable as well. I won't go too many more without just trying it here, though. I don't want to waste too much time searching bases. This one looks pretty good, and it's got available loot, which I like, and loot is definitely reachable. Okay, I'm gonna know what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna start by immediately spawning the garrisons. Garrison spawn down to the south, garrison spawn to the east, and then get my small group of units up top here that are going to be my main group. Can I get any more? I wonder if I can spawn the town center if I send my tanks in here, the west side. I do not have an airplane, which would have been really useful. That kind of sucks. I didn't even think about it. I'll just keep spawning and let them go up to the north here. Now this first group, you know what, I'm just going to use my first barrage right away. Looks like a juicy target in there. And that'll get a bunch of them down low. And now I'm going to get more units out, enough to actually be able to fight. A couple Gatlings. And let them just stick up in this area here until more units come. Now I'm going to make sure I keep them spawning as I go. Don't stop spawning. Spawning's everything in this if you want to get the maximum total. I mean, generally you're trying to do the opposite in war, which is a funny thing. This is like breaks every normal thing you'd ever do in the game. But, this event is going to be a bit of a challenge, so I want to make sure I get it this time. The Flamethrower armies are really fun to use, so it's worth battling to get to that point where you can get them. Send a Saboteur up there on the top. I want to clear some of these defensive buildings out, get more units out. They got a big rush right here. I'll send one single tank. It'd be nice to kill this one tower that's hitting me. Let them kill these towers and make sure I keep spawning. I kind of have slowed down on the spawning, my own mistake there. Now I'm going to rally all the way back to the corner. Let them keep coming. This doesn't look like my greatest total, although that's a big wave coming right now. Send another tank out just to make sure I have enough protection. I lost my supply cart, which is not great, so I got to be really careful here. I don't want to lose enough units that I'm in trouble. Got to get through these, especially the tanks at the beginning are the most important. Now we've hit a good stage here. I gotta make sure I keep enough units to keep the spawns coming though. If you lose your ability to spawn them, then you're kind of defeating the purpose of even doing this. I send my wall breaker in there for no reason really, just but to spawn. Okay, not doing bad here. I think the total will be all right. It's not going to be one of my better totals though. You can see they come in waves, and it really is important to try to, if you want to get the maximum total, you see how these bottom ones here are spawning and they're going to stop. You want to get another one out right away. And the quicker you do that, the more opportunity you're going to have to get the maximum amount of units. And I'm just going to keep rallying back. Look how much that Saboteur got done. That whole side's now pretty clear. 23 seconds left. I'm not worried about loot at all. I probably could have been, and I could have gotten some decent loot here as well, but I just don't care. Loot's easy to get. I wanted to get the maximum amount of units possible. So this is going to be about the end of it here. Not great. I've had better results, I think, but we'll see what it turns out to be. My guess is I will be sitting at around maybe 864, 200 or so units. Might be lower than that, though. I think if you had more barrages, especially at the end there, I could have cleaned up more units, and an airplane is really crucial. So let's see what my total is, and this is the one that will get posted. 794. So 794, that's 136. Not great at all. So that's my best so far. Let's see what you guys can get.